because also the mind goes, sometimes, yes, self-inquiry, whoa, Okay, so it feels like, oh yes, we're going to have to do this inquiry again and so on like that. But I want to put in the most simple way, that if you start off by not holding on to anything at all, meaning that whatever your system, body-mind system is, or your sense of yourself, it's not a container. It's not some memory stick where things are held in place. So you're not this thing. Don't hold on to anything for a moment. And we can do it, it's actually quite pleasant if you try, That just don't to be clinging to anything for a minute. I don't say destroy it. I don't say, do something with it. Say whatever it may be in life, from any zone of time, you can just ignore for a moment. As though you were sleeping. When we do this every day, or you come into that state every day without any effort. But today, I want you to do it consciously. And that simply means not holding on to any idea or even any intention, even right now as you're standing there, that the purpose of our talk is to see really clearly. Even drop it. It's possible? So you really have the sense of empty. And I'm not just talking to the physical form there, to anyone at all actually. It works for one, it works for everybody. It's up to you. And so if you're not holding on to your personal identity and whatever it is containing or whatever content there is in that, like, I'm a construction engineer, I'm 26 years old. Leave that data and all that stuff alone for a moment, okay? And I will tell if you do it also. So just don't hold on. Even if it feels like it's really close and it's talking in your ears, it's okay. So this is what I said to someone yesterday. Supposing 10 people are coming to hug you, and I tell you, allow them to do that, but you don't hug anyone. Don't hug anyone back, okay? It's possible you can do that? Anybody can answer this one? Yeah, okay. In the same way I'm asking you, just whatever thoughts, just don't engage, don't log in with them. So you're aware of them, but you're not interested, you're not associated, you're not identified with anything at all. Neither with me, nor with you. Even not with you. Not even with your sense of I, me. Don't hold anything at all. Is it possible? Okay. So how long it will take? When you're ready, you can put your hand up and say, no, maybe if you put your hand up, you're going to think, yes, I'm ready. No. Okay, just be empty of everything. Is there any effort in being here, in this? You're going to have to be the mouthpiece for yourself. And yeah, is there any effort to be empty?
No.
No. Even to answer, is there any effort?
No.
No. Okay. If you're not holding on to any self-image or any memory at all, no? Or intention, so you're still only just aware, isn't it? You're just aware. Not even aware of. So we're not bringing any object to be aware of. You're just awareness. Are we together with this? There's just whatever awareness. Is there any form to this awareness?
No.
No. Okay, it's good.
But sometimes when I answer...
No.
Okay.
Now. Don't go to sometimes, now. You say, sometimes after, then we're back into some discussion, and you're back in your mind. And we say, be empty of this. Be empty of this. Can we do it? Yeah. and don't be waiting for something. So any feeling of now what or next, no next. There's no next. And also not waiting. So the sense of waiting come up and say, no, not even that, not waiting. You're still okay? Yeah. So you're here, you're not a container of any ideas, even wonderful, even spiritual, wonderful ideas or feelings, you're not containing, not holding. You're aware, but you're not combined with anything. Okay? So this is for you. The lazy man's way to enlightenment. Forget about it. Okay, so you are just here, no? And I've told you, don't go to the sense of next. I'm just speaking words now. I don't know to whom they are aimed anymore now. Because if you're not possessing, the form of a man standing here wearing blue or something, no, empty of every association, every thought, everything. But you are conscious, but not conscious of, unless you're just conscious of conscious. You're conscious that you're conscious. This is fine. Okay. And not waiting, not imagining, just am, just is. You be very honest about it, no? Because only here I can speak with you. Only if you come here I can speak with you what I want to speak with you now. Are you a shape? As awareness, only awareness. No? Do you have a shape?
No.
Are you practicing or need any practice to be here?
No.
No. Is it personal?
I don't know how to answer to that question.
Well, personal would mean that you have a feeling about something and, I am like this at the moment and it's got some story around. Has it got any story?
No.
There's no story, it's okay. Would you call it a state? That you're in a state? Bearing in mind that states come and go. They have a beginning and they've got an end. Are you in a space that has a beginning and come to an end? Now you got thinking eyes. You see, when I asked you this question, everything was coming, then I asked this question, you start to do like this. I call that thinking eyes. You're searching with your mind to try and find what your mind think about it. So don't go there. I'll ask you an easier question for now. Empty. Have you lost anything of true value by being here?
No.
No. Do you have any needs right now, just as the awareness itself?
No.
No. Can the awareness be sick?
No.
No. Can it be described as healthy?
Yes.
Really? Isn't health got something to do with body? Look again. Just the awareness only. Not memory. Are you remembering something?
I tried to, but
Yeah. And the I that's speaking now to answer, is that the awareness answering or something else?
I think so.
Huh?
Was awareness? Awareness?
Awareness was answering that.
Yeah.
Okay. Does awareness have any opinion about anything?
Oh, no.
Is it subject to time?
I don't know.
It's 11:18 here. What time is it there?
No time.
What season?
No season.
You are discovering this, whatever this is, right now, no? You're in direct correspondence. Is there any distance between whatever this I'm referring to is and you? Is there some distance that needs to be covered?
No.
No. Now my question is, you're discovering it now, but where has it been until now?
Hidden by the mind.
Hidden by the mind from who? From itself or by something else? Can awareness answer this question? You're discovering this now, a discovery is being made that, this thing, awareness and yourself, you say there's no distance, so now you're speaking as awareness, you see? Itself. Are you sure, or are you referring to your person?
I don't know. Like I can hear the mind like growling like outside.
Yes,
And stuff.
but that's somewhere over there, that's not really, no? If you give attention to it, is it the mind come or you go?
It comes.
Mind come, okay, mind come. Comes where? It intrudes upon awareness?
Yes.
In what way? Can it push awareness over a little bit so that it can be there?
I don't know. It's kind of say convincing words to for me to be identified into it.
Right. So you are the awareness to which the mind can speak, and then what would happen? If identity arises from you, then you're pulled into a state. Would it not be like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Would anything happen to the real awareness? Would it suffer, the pure awareness? Can it be pulled out of itself somewhere?
No.
No. This is a very important thing. Because it's a misconception that's very common. That if mind comes and says, you know what you're doing, you got important things to do right now. And who is it fishing for? Who is it talking to? It must be talking to a memory of a self or an idea of a self, and then somehow something gets pulled into the shape of the one who listens to the mind. Is this too subtle a thing to talk about?
No.
No, okay. But that would be watchable also, would it not? Is there something that the observing cannot observe? Even if such a thing happened, that the mind gets pulled, or something gets pulled into a shape, and now it feels like a person, is that not also observed?
Yes.
In the minute that you recognize that is observable, are you pulled into anything?
No.
No, this is the simple exercise that's happening with you. And this must become, somehow more and more stable. The more you look like this or practice this, I'm going to come back now into the word field, and say the more that you look like this, the more somehow it becomes obvious that you're always here. Something keeps going out and you keep calling that something you. You may call that something your attention, but your attention is not you. because something is able to observe attention. That even attention, you may say, my attention is a bit restless today, I can't focus on anything. Something watches the capacity of attention to be in focus or to be scattered. Be at the place of the weakness of them. Is it too technical, this talk?
No.
Because I will tell you something, there was a time when if somebody would speak to me like this, I'd be out of here. I did not kind of thing. I could not grasp. My attention I would by habit prefer to look at pictures. I could not listen. You know? How it happened then? Because that power was always there, unexplored, you see? But gradually, just like you're doing now, you're exercising the consciousness to recognize its own root. Before, all your power is being pushed up into personhood, and then somehow there's a very restricted field. Something brought you here. Something brought you here. Because beyond your conscious mind also, you don't know what you're coming for. You're discovering, wait a second, all these things that I've called myself and what I'm doing and not doing, all of these things are perceivable. You know? What perceives them? What perceiving all these things? Can that itself be perceived? You see? So, how are you if you pay attention to your inner environment now? How do you feel? Confused?
No. Not if I don't listen to the mind.
Not if you don't go with the mind. So that's another thing, that the mind will come around, what we call the mind energy will come around, and it could have some sort of magnetism for your attention. Something may be interested, the mind wants to go, and so, then boom, you're gone. If the mind energy is coming and there's awareness of that, but no movement has come to go to it, nothing has happened to you. You must become a bit more familiar with this. I'm not telling you many things. I'll keep coming around saying the same thing. It all comes back to you, where you place yourself, your position. Is it in the person? Is it in the place of the weakness in consciousness? Or is it deeper than the weakness in consciousness? If you watch this, something is watching, yeah? If you come to the place that you can witness the sense of the person and its world, and sometimes you feel like you lose your focus and you're in the person, it's okay. Just keep coming back, and that power is going to grow very quickly. Your power just to stay as the stillness that is there, at first you think you have to stay there, but very quickly you realize that you are here. You see? Very quickly it will happen. And it is an enjoyable exercise, because as you see that your mind cannot always succeed at distracting your attention away from yourself, there's a great joy in knowing that your power is returning to you to do that. And it is so quick, it could just finish right here. The government of the mind gets snapped somehow. If the seeing in you is ready, you may see in such a profound way that your mind cannot delude you anymore. You see? But for most of us, it will catch you from time to time. But the more it catches you, don't curse it. Don't complain. Don't call it bad luck. Don't call it curse. Just make use of it. Even if you don't understand, and it starts to burn inside and churn inside, you know. Be with that burning and churning and say, thank you, thank you. Grace is working in ways unknown to the mind. You see? But if you say, I don't like this, it's a horrible, then the mind is laughing. It's got you. But if you somehow can see that this, don't put a label of this bad thing happened to me. Your labeling is very important. If you put a bad label, then you create the energy of that label. If you understand everything that happens to you is for your transcendence and not to push you down, even though something might appear like its intention is to push you down, you use it to come up. You understand what I'm speaking? This is a very beautiful pointer, because largely we are creating our own prisons. When you say, oh, this thing is happening to me, so you give your me, which means awareness, consciousness, you put it in a very low status, in the status of a person, an ego. It is not this, you see. So just like that, you're just a few little pointers, little pointer, little point, pum, 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 pum. And you are there. I want to tell you something now. I have one, sometimes we go to doctor, and the doctor might be spending a lot of time doing a lot of tests on you and trying a lot of different